Beautiful blue eyes. Can you see that? Let's see how we're doing. Oh, see how close I can get this. This is the left eye. And if the left eye is 6 o'clock going straight down, that's the knee. So she's got a left knee, and she looks like a young person. Maybe not, but there's a knee going on there. There is the left hip. Now, this is genetics. When it's this deep, it's genetics. Now, do you see all this thick white stuff here? This is the lymph system, all this thick. This is the sinus cavity up on top here. A little growth over the eye here. Now, here's your kidney and adrenals. So pretty dark. It stands out pretty good here. Hip, knee, and kidney and adrenals. I'm going around up here. This is probably your bladder. This one right here, bladder. Then your lower back, and you get up to mid back here. Here's your skin, this ring around here. This is a skin ring. And pretty skin though, but this is a skin ring. You got a little sulfur around the bowel there. You see a little orange right around the bowel there. Good strong genes though. Good strong genes are determined by these little fibers. If you look at an eye like a wagon wheel, the pupil is the hub, and that's what you see down to the retina too. Then you have all these, some people refer to them as the rods and cones. They're under there though. But these whole fibrous issues. This huge pattern here, it looks like female and bladder. Both vaginal, bladder, big weakness it takes in those areas. The kidney's better on this side. It could be the kidney way up there. But that again, it's possible. Let me look here. I want to show you this. Now, you notice with this one that the distance between this pupil and the corner of the edge of the eye is closer than this. See how much further? So you have to, when you're reading an eye, take that in consideration that you're over here. This would make this the kidney area, and that's a real weak kidney. If that's the kidney, it could also be the vaginal bladder, but I don't think so. I think this is the kidney when you realize this difference here. This would be the lower back. This would be, each one of these little spots here would be the back, the right side of the back. A little sulfur here, this bronchial trunk here, and this is right breast. So you have to be careful here. If I can get this up to you here, right breast area and this area here. But these are good strong genes here. Good strong genes. So basically we see kidneys, we see adrenals, you see a weak skin, we need to move the lymph system. But this is a good strong eye, definitely in the kidney. But you see, when you see enough of these eyes, it keeps coming up, kidneys, adrenals, lymph, keeps coming up to you. That's the beauty of understanding. And before this is done, you guys will all know how to read the iris. I'll make sure of that. Real simple, no big deal, nothing to get, you can't do type thing. You can all do all of this. All of you have the ability to know and do all of this. And I'll make sure that those of you that want will. This is my kitchen. Not really. It's somebody else's. But I'll take those watermelons. Whoa. Can I just touch them? Dang. Let's see what all you got here. Hi, Dr. Morris. Love your vids. I've learned a lot. Thanks. You just turned 57 years old. Go. You're in your second half now. Honk it on. I was cheese and chocolate addict in the past 50 years, so you're full of fungus. Sad diet for the last 30 years. It's just the way of the world, and we're all waking up. So congratulations. Thank you. And I'm glad I woke up too. I mean, we're all waking up, and there's no sense for some of those to just quit judging others and go on and realize it's nice that we're all waking up at different levels. Thanks to you, I have switched to fruits and veggies now. I ordered the Hill Off tea. Good deal. Parasite M capsules. I would with all the chocolate and cheese stuff. Definitely fungal food. Woohoo! And my memory is playing hide and seek at times, upper circ and brain and nerve. So brain and nerve tinctures, absolutely use the upper circ. I am 50 to 75% roughly. Perfect. I'd go up above 50 because at 50 it's okay. But you want to get up to 75, 80. Then now you're going to feel some differences. I like that better. That's where I'm at, 75, 80% raw. That's where you want to be up as much as you can. And then of that, I'm about 75% fruit. But I don't see any filtering at all. Well, you got to go do 2 kidney formulas, hit your adrenals with a glandular or adrenal formula if your blood pressure is not high, and keep working with moving your lymph out of there. And when you see you'll see it coming. I don't know why some people filter over others quicker, other than glandular, other than the steroids, neurotransmitters, that sort of thing. Can even be pituitary. My breakfast and lunch is always fresh fruits and juicing. Right on. However, in the evening, you still eat there. That's okay. Has some steamed veggies and brown rice, or once in a while, the Indian in me. Now, this is someone I can wrap myself around. It got some Indian blood. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, spicy hot green peppers, garlic ginger once a week. We'll make something. Yeah, that's what you do, an eggplant thing, a potato curry. Absolutely. Absolutely. I wouldn't expect anybody to, I mean, there's the perfectionist, there's not. Look at all the pea jars you got. No, you got a good bill of fare here. You're doing just great. You're doing just great. Kick up the fruits, berries, and melons all day long, just like you're doing. Let your night be your night, your weekend be your Indian food, and honk on. When you feel like if you need to dig deeper and you're not getting enough sediment, just for a couple of months, drop off the veggies. Drop off the veggies and hit the fruit even harder and see if you can't pull more. And this is Ricky, R-I-K-K-I. I'll take those watermelon. Just look at this. Look at the color difference. Just go up to your meat counter in your grocery store and then walk over and take a big whiff and then go over to your produce section, take a beautiful look at all the colors and take a whiff. If you still want to go back to your meat section, go ahead. Let me see. Firstly, I just want to say I love your videos and the work you're doing. Well, thank you so much. Who am I talking to here? This is Jared. Hi, Jared. Many thanks to you, my friend, for coming aboard here. I would like to one day be a doctor like yourself. Well, I'm grooming all of you for that, to be honest with you. All those that want, I'm grooming you on. Matter of fact, you'll be better than I am. That's what I say. You're supposed to be better than we are. That's the whole idea of giving you all the knowledge we have, and then you take that knowledge, what works, does, what doesn't, and take it and expand it even more. That's how we perfect things. That's how we learn more about herbs. That's how we do things. We expect the younger people to take it and do. So, no, I really want you to. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Your thoughts here. And welcome to us. A little about myself. I found your channel on YouTube through that Durian Rider guy. I'm glad I did. You see, 3 years ago, my dad passed away from lymphatic lymphoma cancer. He had only 44. This is exactly why I do these things. I don't care what it costs me. I don't care if I end up in the woods living in a tent. I just, when you have a young man, 44 years old, dying from a lymphoma that can be cured, it just makes you throw up. I just have had enough of this. Something else the other day, we were watching somebody just die of chemo and stuff, and it's just always just the stories come in here, they're pouring in here of that. So, obviously, I've had a hard past 3 years dealing with it. I bet you have. Your dad was young, man. Well, just remember this. Learn how to body travel and go a-visiting. That's what I'll tell you. Learn how to leave your body at will and go a-visiting. All right? Obviously, but I'm happy to say I found myself again and have taken a huge interest in nutrition and naturopathic medicine. Good. I have been reading subject-related books for around a year now, as well as watching your YouTube channel for 2 weeks. It has motivated me to become a healer. Yeah! Another good healer on the planet. Go for it, man. We're backing all of you guys. We want all of you guys to be the world's best healers. I'm telling you. I'm open to learn. Let me tell you, sometimes I might get in my ways a little bit, but I've made it a rule in my life never to get fuddy-duddy where I can't grow and expand. I love growing. I love working with clients. They teach you everything. There's nothing you're going to learn in these books. You already know what you need to know. It's all clinicals for here on out. That's the thing is, there's part of the mind where the but has to end. You have to stop the buts, because you've already researched as far as science can take you. It was too long for them to catch up, and now they're walking in fields of dreams. So there's just no, it's all out of balance. So you've got all you can get basically out of books. Now you have to start working with people and get what is it to work with people and that sort of thing. We'll have some live. Whenever we get people that are willing, let me tell you, we'll film it. Hopefully in the years to come I can follow your footsteps. Well, it sounds like you're doing it already, my friend. Mothers through diseases like I did, especially when some of them can be prevented. They all can be dealt with. I mean, the problem is degrees. There isn't anything that your body can't regenerate. I mean, you might have some of these extreme genetic mutations. But I'd love to have those cases. Wouldn't you guys? Just love to work on some of these cases. I'd love to work on people in comas. I just got a whole list of people I'd love to work on and love the opportunity to do that. I'd love a whole channel of us to have an opportunity to work on it, because what can we show the world? We can already show the world. People's mouths hang open all the time around here, and they can't believe the level that we're working. But we need to show the world that. I'm aware that you once studied in Sussex, England. I live in the UK myself. Yeah, I went to Brantridge. That was, what was his name? Well, he had a good handle on naturopathy. Back then, naturopathy was high in radionics and everything like that, and this guy was too. Cohen. Someone said it's closed up and not there anymore. I don't know, you know. I know that he put up a pretty good school, and he had 4 theses, and 4 theses is a lot of work. Most schools offer only one, ask for 1 thesis. He wanted 4, and that was a lot of work. I had 2 ladies typing for a half a year. I live in the UK. Okay, I'm looking at enrolling on a nutritional dietetics 4-year degree. Upon completion, I am to go on and study a postgraduate integrated PhD in dietetics. Thing is, you're going to learn a lot of bull crap, and a lot of crap that isn't true. I'd take my herbal degree. Learning about herbs is going to be where it's at in the future, because even if the governments try to block the herbs, that's all man has left. So there will be wars on that probably, but that's all man has left to get well. The future isn't medicine. The future isn't allopathy. Not even close. The future is 3 letters, G-O-D. Whatever form you wish to look that into, I don't mean be religious in any way, but if I can replace those 3 letters with Y-O-U,